Hi guys, today I'm going to be telling 10 tips for early game and mid game hives about what to do for like Beast Wars Simulator. Okay, the first one that I feel like nobody is really aware of is level mobs. So if you go here and see, like let me show you, I'll be getting one mob. If you see here, this beast is level 1, mob, and if you see, this mob is level 2 and level 3. Now, some people are wondering what this cat means, and there's actually a meaning to it. So, say you have a nice spider that's level 4. Well, basically that means you're gonna if you have level 4 bees, you can hit it. But if you have under level 4 bees, so if you have level 3, 2, or 1 bees, then you cannot. Then some of your bees will miss. And this is an important part about games. So one tip I have for you, if you want to be getting the coconut canister or coconut clogs, you should try to get your vicious bee to level 12 so you can kill the coconut crab, which is level 12, so you can do the most damage and not miss. Okay, going to number 2. Which quest should you do? Well, for early game, I say you prioritize black bear and science bear over mother bear and brown bear. And another thing is you should probably never do polar bear quests unless you are mid game or can earn the honey really easily, because besides that they're not worth it. Now you should also do your polar bear quest whenever you can, because it is useful because you can get free honey. Now number 3, the event bees. Now some people are wondering, now since there's eggs actually, are they worth it now to buy event bees, or should you be going for like eggs? Well, here's my personal opinion. The silver egg is somewhat worth it if you're early game and you need an extra bee. The gold egg is worth it if you're doing it for the honey mask. The diamond egg is worth it if you're going for the diamond mask. And for the mythic egg, it's actually not really worth it at all, because as a mythic bee is nice, but it's not going to help you extremely, and you can just spend like $15 and get it. It'll affect your playtime, and you should much rather get these bees or 2 star treats. Now finally, on the order of event bees. Well, first of all, you're probably going to go for tabby bee first, because you need to get that immediately so you can get tabby level and stack it quickly. Now for my next bee, I'll prioritize festive bee or photon bee. You can pick which one you want. Now you should only get puppy bee if you're around endgame, and you should gift it for leveling. Finally, you should probably get the crimson and cobalt bee at the same time. So if you're going for crimson, the next bee should be cobalt, because they help each other out a lot. Also, you should not spend stingers for your vicious bee, but it is okay if you spend gumdrops for your gummy bee, which is what I did to get the last of my gumdrops. Now we have bees. This is going to be specifically towards early game and which bees you should get. Now say you have like 20 bees. What you should be getting, I'm going to be telling the bees you should not be putting on your hive unless they're gifted. Brave bee is not really a good bee. It's okay. It is okay for attack, but it's not really worth it. Along with bumblebee and rascal bee. The bomb is okay. Personally, I'll just get bomber bee because it's the best of them, and it has the best of gifted hive bonuses for blue hive, just like bumblebee. Now for epic bees, you shouldn't really get a demo bee, because I personally think that a bomber bee is actually more worth it if you get it gifted. And for exhausted bee, it's okay if you can get 1 in your hive, but they're not really that good besides their unlimited energy. And if you get you should get some polar bear energy so you don't have to worry about it later. Fire bee is okay, but even 2 red hive, it's not really that good. And for honeybee, it's also okay because you can get convert rates, and just like stubborn bee, which will help you to convert your hive. Now you should definitely not get demon bee. I know lots of videos are talking about it, but you shouldn't. Now for lion bee, you should keep it if you're early game, but you shouldn't really keep it when you're mid game, because besides the attack, it's really a bad bee. because all it gives is Buzz Bomb Plus. And it's like energy and movement speed is horrible. And that's it. Now for my fifth point, hive slots. So personally, this is for mid-game kind of, for 25 Bs. But now, so I'm guessing by this time you got 25 Bs, you're gonna have at least a Honey Dipper and a full and the last backpack in the pro shop. Or you can even have the Bubble Wand or Hollow Safe by then. Now what you should be doing is, should you buy hive slots? Well, you should be there is a thing. You should try to save up for the golden. You should try to save up for the golden rig, but then after that, it's fine to get to around 30 Bs, and then you should go for the porcelain dipper. So if I am aware, the first 5 hive slots are 3 million honey, 7 million honey, 14 million honey, and then I actually forgot the last ones. Now, should you buy this stuff? So personally, the Beekeeper's Mask is pretty good if you plan, but if you plan on getting Honey Mask soon after that, then you shouldn't really get it. The Beekeeper boots are good because you're going to be keeping these for a long while, and I definitely recommend them. Now the Mondo Belt Bag isn't really that good. It's more of an option, but if you have some honey laying around, you should definitely get it. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about how to get gold eggs. If you're wondering, so when you get like 30 Bs or 35 Bs, you're going to be wanting to get right here in the A shop, you're going to be seeing this. The Honey Mask. And a vital thing about it is gold eggs. I'll also kind of be talking about treats. So if you are planning on getting Honey Mask, you should save them up and do not use them. So here are the 5 ways you can actually get Honey Mask by the time you're going to get it. So the first one is Black Bear, which you're definitely going to get. And you should grind Panda Bear Quest because he's going to give you a gold egg pretty soon. The first way to get it is actually in the werewolf cage, where if you get I recommend to get around 10 times haste, and if you go in there, you'll get a gold egg. I'll actually show you. So if you go in there, you're gonna see haste. Okay. You see there, right there's a gold egg, and if you get it by using 10 times haste, then you get it. The thing is, I died because I didn't have haste on, but there it is, and you should recommend 10 times haste. Now the fourth way to get it is actually one that nobody really talks about, is going in here. So go around here, and then if you don't have it unlocked yet, there's gonna be vines, and you should try to get scissors to cut it. But after you get inside, there's gonna be a commando chicken, and if you kill it 10 times, then you're gonna be getting a gold egg. Now, in the fifth way you should doing it is, since it is close to Beastmas, you should be unlocking it by buying it. I'm pretty sure it is not too difficult to get it in Beastmas, but actually last Beastmas there was no gold egg, so maybe there won't be a gold egg this year. Now there is a sixth way, which is Brown Bear, but by the time you get the Honey Mask, you'll probably not be on the gold egg quest. Like, I'm about to get the Diamond Mask soon, and I just completed the gold egg quest. Okay, 7 is codes. Now, there are a lot of codes you should be prioritizing, but I want to make it clear, do not use codes at early game that actually help you. So the ones that give you 100% capacity in certain fields, or give you good wins at 4 times. Now there are codes you should be taking, like the Sanksia toy box, because it just gives you 3 times pumpkin patch, which you can get if you just get a pumpkin patch from the field booster, get a field dice and glitter. And yeah. So now for 8 we have items. Now what items should you be getting? Well, let me show you a quick hack. If you go right here and type in the code Buzz, you should be getting 5,000 honey. Then if you type in the code WACK, you should also get 5,000 honey. And if you type in the code Nectar, you get 5,000 honey, which will give you 50,000 honey. I also recommend to join the group so you can use the honey Spencer. It'll give you, I know I got 48,000 honey here, but for early game people, it gives 650 honey. Now, personally, you should buy the backpack for 5,500 honey and the magnet. With the rest of the honey, you should buy 2 more bees for it. now we have 9. The order of the translators. Now every 5 quests you get from the translator quest from Science Fair, you get a translator. Now which quest should you be using it? Now this is actually very, very, I like how a lot of people like talk about it and then say one thing, but there's actually a lot of like biasness about it. Now the first thing is, if you're the type of person who just skips Science Fair quest and didn't really focus on him, then you should try to go for the stick bug because you're gonna need him for a lot of quests in the future as your first one. But if you're like a person who squeezes from them, you should probably go for Buckle or Riley B quest because then they'll help you. Personally, I recommend the one towards your hive. Like by the time you get a translator, you should be knowing which hive you should become. So if you want to become a blue hive, you should go for like Buckle B. And if you want to become a red hive, you should go for Riley B. So now the thing is, how should you do like Buckle B quest or like Riley B quest? Me personally, you should try. You can do them like when you have like, so say you need like 120 million pollen from bamboo. Then if you get like a bamboo food booster, you should do it. It's also good to do if you're multitasking quests. But that's when I preferably prioritize it. Also, I did a thing where I kind of am doing a lot of quests quickly, so the quests are getting way difficulter. Like my last quest was 330 million pollen, 330 million blue pollen, because I'm a blue hive, because I'm buying the diamond mask soon. But yeah, and I prioritized it, and now I'm gonna try to stop doing them as quickly because they're getting way difficulter for me, and I'm kind of speedrunning them. So you should try to speedrun them, but don't go for them a lot because it'll help you a lot more when you're like end game to speedrun them. Now the final point is order of spirit petals. Now I want to tell you something very important about this that I don't think nobody really talks about is spirit petals. Now the first one you should possibly get is most likely the petal wand. It gives a lot more honey, but actually I feel like the petal belt isn't also that bad. It gives you more capacity and it gives you honey from tokens. If you are becoming a white hive, I would actually recommend you can buy over the petal one first. Now for the second spirit petal, it actually depends on how much favor you have. If you look at it, you'll actually see that there's favor there. And if you have around 500,000 to 1 million favor, you can use your second spirit petal for Windy Bee. But if not, you should go for petal belt. And then donate a ton of things so then you can get Windy Bee early. Because there are people who get petal belt for Windy Bee. And trust me, I'm only on the 15th quest, and I saw one of the 10th. I saw the 26th quest, and I wanted to kill myself because it required a ridiculous amount of stick bug stuff. And yeah. So that's it, and hopefully you enjoyed my guide. I know this is really long, but I just really wanted to get in depth of this, and bye.